What Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kagurabachi chapter 126. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because, of course, this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored. If you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, this adorable little passed out kitty in my lap, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked summer anime season in full swing, in which we are covering Bleach, Digimon Beat Break, Miramashita Aruma-kun, Yomi no Sugai, Black Cat in the Witch's Classroom, 100 Girlfriends, Hanakimi, Reiwa Nadara-san, and Exiled Heavy Knight Knows How to Game the System, and there's even more on the way, including Kagurabachi. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So basically, we're back into the fire. Well, this chapter is literally titled Fire. After a little bit of a break, and I can't wait to see what we're going to be getting this week. So without further ado, let's get to it. Thank you for your patience. From this issue onwards, Kagurabachi is back on the menu. In order to save Chiaki, Kurashige faces the blazing fires. What lies within those red eyes? And it's not going to be a black dragon, hopefully. Oh my god. The joke had to be made. I'm not sorry. These eyes were inherited from my father. Just like me, he was a swordsmith too. My eyes were just the slightest more red than his, and he always praised me loads because of it. You've got a better affinity for those flames than me, son. Clear as day, you'll be a damn good swordsmith one day. Ooh. This sounds very familiar. Oh my god, this really does. But often he'd pry open the liquor cabinet and abuse both me and my mom. Kurashige, you can't turn out like that, okay? And that's why, when I heard that Dad's corpse was found at the scene of the fire, that he'd been killed after an argument with a customer escalated beyond boundary, Mom had this look of relief on her face. Oh my god, ooh. I know who this sounds like. This is exactly what happened with Tatsumiya in Asura's Verdict. That's what this so is. But with Tatsumiya, what it was his asshole abusive father was abusing both him and his mom, so he could ultimately kind of defend himself, which unfortunately it has kind of come in handy. It's really fucked up, man. But anyways, okay, here we go. The expression had occupied my mind so much I didn't really get to process my dad's death and don't remember how I felt at the time. All I know is I'm sorry to deal with such a thing happened today of all days. You don't have to apologize and have anything to apologize for, Mom's. And this is on his 9th birthday this happened. Oh god. That day I decided I'd do everything that my dad wasn't able to. Dude, this is freaking Tatsumiya. This is goddamn Tatsumiya in Asura's Verdict. Holy shit, it really is. Mom, I'll protect you. I'll always be by your side. And just like that, he disappeared. But it cost a lot of money and left deep scarring in her heart. She stopped going to work. And because of Dad's beatings, he here's the thing, and again, this is like with Tatsumiya's mama. She like had severe, even though, well, no, Dad was still alive at the time, so that's why there was like the PTSD, not on top of the PTSD and all that, but like they were like constantly on the move and hiding and shit like that, and like she was too scared to like even go to work. It's really bad. But anyways, but after Asura sent, I'm spoiling it, you have to deal with it. After Asura sent Tatsumiya's dad to hell, which was, it was so satisfying. Oh my god, that fucker deserved it. His mama was still like, obviously it's gonna happen because, yeah, it's kind of really nasty PTSD, but from that abuse. But it's not to this extent here. Because of Dad's beating, she lost sight completely in one eye. She didn't lose her sight from what I remember, no. And was only barely able to see with the other. Now, the thing that I remember with Tatsumiya's mom was that I think her eye was swollen shut. She wasn't blind. So I only had had only Dad's money to rely upon to get us by. No more. I'm so over it. I am... Oh! Mom, stop. Please stop. Oh my god, I can't look at you in the eyes any longer. Oh my god, it hurts. Stop. She's trying to poke his eyes out. I'm sorry. Oh, when I read her suicide note, I realized that it had become harder for her to love me because of how much I resemble my dad. This is kind of a little bit different. So, Tatsumiya's mama was scared of Tatsumiya, because to an extent, because he did look like his papa, but it wasn't like that. Now, like, she confused him for his papa a few times, but because that's how much he looked like him. But no, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. And 3 years later, on the summer I turned 12, it didn't make me feel that lonely, honestly. Most kids my age, school's the natural place to go, but let's see, just these few people who I met shortly after losing Mom, they were the same as me, all kids with their own little problems. I would have been fine with just being strangers, keeping each other company to distract from our shared loneliness. 3 years passed, and I found myself thinking I'd hate if something happened that ended up hurting him. Oh, that's Chiaki. Oh, or to put simply, I came to think that they're all important to me. And then I get scared. In case it happens again, I'll always be by your side. Things might have been better if I didn't exist. Power outage? What? There you are. Look at me. Is it okay if I come in? Well, guess there's no refusing. What are you doing in all that rain? Yay, this will be my first. We were all worried for you, you know. Well, out of the blue, just disappearing like that. Some people say they saw him out shopping. Maybe he just wants to be alone for a while. So then maybe we just leave him alone for a bit. The two of them were so worried out of their minds they didn't even know what to do. But I knew you were home alone. I started imagining the worst case scenario, and I just couldn't idly stand by and wait. But right as I was about to, I kind of froze up and ended up procrastinating for 2 hours straight. Maybe he'll be like just let me be, or I want to be alone right now. Well, that's as you can tell, some of the greatest boons summer can bestow. Oh, like watermelon. Aw, but that's so. But I don't think weather like this is good for. But I'm happy because I got to see you again. Whoa! I'm sorry. I kind of don't know anymore if it's okay for me to hang out with everyone. What? But I'd really like you to, honestly. Say, have you eaten yet? No, but this kind of food is. If that's no good, then I do have some other tricks up my sleeve, too. Do you want me to make you something else? What's wrong? It's damn good. Dude, I can't help but think Kunoshige is really, he really is kind of giving, his attitude is very much like Lancelot. But, the way he's acting is very much, like Tatsumiya. Like, it really is. But, I also can't, like, this interaction between Chiaki and Kunoshige is very much giving Guinevere and Lancelot. Oh my god, it so is. It so is. Yay, the rain stopped. No time better than now. Oh, the fireworks. A ray of light that shines through a broken heart. God, this is making me think of Guinevere and Lancelot. It really is. But yeah, Kunoshige's story, his childhood, it's obviously more tragic than Tatsumiya's, but like the abuse and shit that Tatsumiya and his mom went through, yeah, it's very similar. But something I do need to bring up is that, because I think this is very important, is that, and I mentioned this in the previous chapter that I would follow up on this. So, Chihiro, especially now with the information about Kunoshige's father, what he said about Kunoshige having stronger eyes than him, it's very much, it made me think of Lancelot, again for Koa, because for Koa, Lancelot is actually stronger than Bon. Well, obviously now even more so. Part of it probably has to do with the fairy blood up inside of him. Probably the majority of it has to do with I'm spoiling it. You have to deal with it, but seriously, go read for Koa. You will thank me. Well, you have to read Tazai first, but then go read for Koa. You will thank me. It also has to deal with the that lake full of chaos, of pure chaos that he drank. Yeah, that probably has more to do so with it. But his family is it's different compared to Kunoshige, obviously, because his family was loving, even though Bon is a drunk. Still, but you get my point in regards to that. And then you got Chiaki, who has Guinevere's ability, and let me reword that. A very similar ability to Guinevere. And we saw Galahad. Obviously, we've seen Galahad, who's Lancelot and Guinevere's son. And from what we've seen, he is, I think he said he was 18. Yeah, Galahad is 18. And yeah, he's not even close to being as strong as Lancelot. Which is, like, yeah, they'll be, so you gotta wonder if Chihiro's ability is, in terms of, like, his father's eyes, if it's gonna be as good, or probably, obviously it's as good, but if Chiaki's ability is up in there, and kicks in, will it dull Chihiro's eye? The power of Chihiro's eyesight at all. Kind of like, think of it as like an equivalent exchange of sorts. I'm very curious if that's going to be the case or not. Again, in Galahad's case, you obviously have the lack of lesser fairy blood up in there, and from what we know so far, he did not inherit any chaos. Again, as far as we know, he did not inherit any of the pure chaos. We don't know if it will end up being like a Himawari situation, because that's like the closest thing I could think of happening is that whole mess being a Himawari situation. Oh my god, that would be. Oh my god, that so would be the case. Holy shit, I could totally see it. But that's beside the point. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of this backstory, especially if you are a Asura's Verdict reader, like, because that's what Kunoshige's childhood really gives. But obviously, it's a little bit worse considering his mother, his mother tried to not only gouge his eyes out, but like straight up killed herself. Whereas Tatsumiya's mama did not kill herself. She's still alive. But that PTSD is real. Like, it's bad. And also, she did not lose her eyesight at all, either. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kagurabachi content. A few ways you could do. Donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee. Purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later.